Hey guys and welcome. I'm gonna teach you how to refresh your curls today. I've had my hair up like this just for the evening, so it's definitely gonna need refreshing. This is day 4 now since I've washed my hair, so it's done pretty well, but we're gonna refresh it together today so I can show you exactly what you need to do to avoid a wash day. This is definitely more in-depth refresh because I'm gonna refresh my entire head. If I just wanted something quick, I would section off the top layers, so for example like this, because it falls on the top, and then I would just do this refreshing routine to this section, and whatever section there was a bit that was straight underneath or something that you wanted to just do the same routine on, that's how I would do it. But I'm going to show you on my whole head because I want it refreshed because it's nearly the weekend and have no reason really to wash my hair. So let's just refresh it and get it looking, it looks cute right now, but we can do more, we can do better. So step 1, take your rings off. Don't forget about that because it'll have you pulling your little curls out. So first off, I'm gonna start off by parting my hair. I do usually have a side part, so I'm gonna part in the middle for this. And then I have a little parting, one of these little combs. So I'm just gonna part off a top section, so here, and then do the same to the other side. Like I said, this is if you're refreshing your whole head and you have time to do that, but instead of washing it, because this is still quicker than doing the whole wash. Sometimes you just don't need the whole wash, you know, like this is just me in the evening of I don't want to wash my hair, I have time to give it some more bounce. But like, you could just wash your hair, I suppose, but I don't know, I don't want to wash it more than I feel like I have to. Like, it's clean, I just want to breathe some more life into it. More often than not though, like I said, I would just do a small section. I just feel like doing my whole head, so I'm gonna do my whole head. And then it's split in half on the back, and then I'm just gonna take a chunk back here and then tie this up, tie this back as well, just so it doesn't get involved. Obviously you need a spray bottle. I feel like you know that already. I'm just gonna fill mine up a little bit more. I'll be back in a second. So for 2B and 2C hair, honestly, less is more. You could put a little leave-in in this if you wanted. You could put a little curl cream in that if you wanted. For me, I know enough about my own hair to know that anything extra, my hair doesn't want it. She just wants moisture and what's necessary. So it's a little bit of trial and error. You can play around. You can do a little section and play around with, oh, does it look better with curl cream? Do curl cream in that section, do a leave-in in this section, just so you can see how your hair responds and how you like it the most. But otherwise, I would say just do water. Keep it simple, keep it fresh, keep it simple, because the products you already had in your hair are gonna reactivate. I actually think I'm gonna just wet this whole half section of my hair. I think that's gonna be quicker. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. This is where I'm now gonna section off just into smaller parts. So, yep. Just clip that somewhere. The smaller sections you do, the better. Obviously, the more sections you do, the more time consuming it is. So just depends on what you can be bothered doing. I'm a lazy girl, so I don't tend to want to do loads of layers, but we're gonna do it today because I have time and we're hanging out. So bounce curl brush or a dupe, they work the same. You're just gonna put this in, tilt to the side, add some tension. There you go. See how you got sections now. Scrunch that up, and then you're gonna repeat that for the whole side of your head. You're actually gonna repeat that for your entire head. So let's do that. We're done with this section. I'm gonna carefully put it back This top section I'm going to do a little bit differently. It's the same process, but what you're going to do instead is section it and put it back. Scrunch forward, throw it back. So obviously you need all of it wet first, so let's do that. So now it's all wet, you're going to brush it forward, take a section. We're going to do this section first, throw it back, and then repeat the other section. I'm going to put it all to the front, do the final lot of the curl whip. Don't need as much, not that you shouldn't be using that much anyway, but you don't need as much because obviously the section is smaller. And then I'm just going to tip my head over and I'm just going to scrunch the whole thing so I don't miss any pieces. And I've still got a bit of that curl whip on my hands. But look how, let's move this so you can see. Look how curly that is. So next is the whole drying part. If you don't know how to dry your hair, it's okay, I'm going to show you. So you need a hairdryer with a diffuser on it. This is the diffuser, this attachment. All hairdryers will have something like that. And if yours didn't come with it, you can get ones on Amazon that are universal. So, and then you just need low pressure and like a medium heat, and you're going to focus on your roots first. Your roots need to be fully dry before you continue with anything. You're going to keep your head over like this. Hard to film like this, but you're going to keep your head over like this and just do the roots. So let's do it. Once your roots are dry, you're going to put it on a low heat or cold, but that will take longer. Cup it to your scalp like this. Turn it on when it's here. Hold it for a little bit. Turn it off and then take it down. Don't go up and down with the air on because it will just cause frizz. Let's do it. It takes a while, but we know this as curly haired people. It takes a while. That's old news. I'm going to keep my head over though until it's fully dry. I can tell there's still some wet bits. You can see how curly my hair is right now, how defined it is, how voluminous it is, shiny, there's no frizz. So I'm just telling you, if you follow these steps, I have an in-depth from washing your hair as well routine. If you follow these steps and you use the products, your hair will look like this. I promise you, my hair has not always been as curly as this. Look how curly this is. Juiciest, most voluminous, no frizz whatsoever, defined as fuck curls my little 2B head has ever seen. So there's some real ringlet clumps that have formed and I've left them for now. I don't know how well you can see. You see like this one? These ones? I left them for now because when they dry is when I pull them apart. I don't want to pull them apart just yet because I think they will just ringlet back up again. But it is kind of dry. I know it could be more dry, so I'm just gonna let it be as dry as possible and then I will separate them. But that's how you refresh your curls. I appreciate that you could also just wash your hair. However, sometimes I don't wanna because my hair is clean. So to me personally, I just felt like why use product and have to redo the whole process and redo all the product if I don't have to. If my hair was dirty, then yes, but it wasn't. So, and I had time, like I said, I'd done this the night before. So then I will put it in a bonnet overnight. Let me know in the comments if you want me to show you how I sleep with my hair so that I wake up and my hair is the same. I do think a lot of it is to do with the way it's been styled though, because it's not, before I used this method that I use now to get these curls, my hair did not stay. I used to have to still do it every day. Whereas since I've been doing this method that I've shown you, my hair stays. I will not have to refresh this tomorrow. So let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video on how I protect my hair when I sleep. I will do that because I do it. I have a method that I absolutely swear by. So I can show that and that's fine. I'm going to give this a little while to just dry fully in its own little shape and then I will be back and we'll separate the curls and give a full final look. Okay, I'm back. Now, this is my hair. Absolutely gorge. Obviously you can leave it like this. You can do anything you want. If you like it like these ringlets and stuff, then you can leave it. It's cute. I personally like my hair to be fluffier, so I'm gonna go with all the ringlets and I'm just gonna gently separate them. They just pull apart, nothing crazy. I'm just gonna separate them so it should give me more volume. I'm just gonna go through and do that. And I'm gonna just give underneath a gentle shake as well, just to do a little bit more separating on its own. So there. Now I feel like I've got more volume at the bottom. I feel like you can tell the difference, right? Like now it looks fuller. I'm now going to put my head over and shake all of my hair, but I'm gonna be super gentle. And the other thing is, when your head's over, what you don't want to do is have all your hand all the way through your hair. Well, you could do. The main thing is you don't want to be shaking up your roots because you don't want to add the frizz. So if you're going to do that, just make sure your hand's not resting on your scalp. It's just shaking like that. I try and leave my top layer alone, honestly, and I try and personally get volume from everything underneath because it pushes everything up anyway without causing any frizz. So I'll show you what I do. I'm just not sure how clear it's going to be on camera, but I'll show you how I do it. So I put my hair over, so super curly, put my hands in, and then I just, but like this whole top layer, my hands aren't in. I don't think you can really tell, but I'm really just at the bottom underneath. This whole top section isn't moving. I would say as well, my other tip, if you feel like some of the hairs are stuck to your root, or you do want just like extra volume, you don't mind frizz so much. I don't as well, especially as the days go on. I don't mind getting a bit of frizz, but only if it's with volume. I don't just want frizz. Is a little afro comb and just going into your roots like this. I'm not gonna do it because I don't feel a need to, but you can go into your roots and you just stick in and out essentially, and you scrape your roots a little bit, but really gently, and it will just lift the hairs off. I always keep one of these on me because sometimes I just want to quickly do it to zhuzh up my hair a little bit. So, ooh. Now my hair's more voluminous, there's no frizz, and that was a refresh. That wasn't a full wash. That was just a little refresh. And now we're back to these gorgeous, beautiful, juicy curls that Beyonce is gonna see next week, because I'm gonna go see her. Let me know in the comments if you do give it a go. Let me know how you get on with it. Let me know if you have any questions or just anything. Let me know in the comments. Leave me a little comment. Let me know that you watched. But also if you have anything you want to ask, any other videos you want me to make about any of the products I use, the techniques I use, going to demonstrate anything cool, let me know in the comments. I love talking everything hair because I've been on a whole big long hair journey. It took me a long time for my hair to get to this point. So don't think that my hair was just like this, because it wasn't. I trained it to get it like this. So I can answer any of your questions. I promise you, however your hair is right now, if it's feeling really hard to manage, I promise you there's a light at the end of the tunnel, because girl, that was me. I do have a video on how my hair was before as well, when I got my first curly cut, etc. So if you want to watch that, I will put it on the screen. But I used Curl Whip during this. I do have a 20% off code for this and any other Umberto Giannini things. So I'll leave that in the description box below in case you do want to get one of these. They sell them everywhere and they're great. And I love buying this. Thanks so much for watching. I love you and I'll see you in the next video.